Hey there guys, I'm Danks564 and this continuous file Let's Play of Age of Decadence. And in this episode I'm thinking we're gonna go and talk to Kemnebi, since most of our secondary quests are completed. I think they are, and we cleared out the slums of all the side quests that I could think of. So we'll do Kemnebi quest and then we're gonna go with this one's clean the slums. So we'll talk to Lady Lorenza first, I'm thinking. Then probably with Strabos, because they are both kind of owe us a bit. And if we'll need to, then we're gonna go and talk to Pavola. We'll see. But first thing first, Kemnebi, hey there, bud. How are you? So he asks what do you want, and we tell him that Basil sent us, and that he said that he has some sort of work. So yeah. He's ready to provide us with job, and it might involve high mortality rate. We ask whose mortality? Well, he likes us, and he'll meet us outside the city, and then we'll find out. Let's just save just in case, and we're pretty much ready to go. So we're gonna go. So, Kemnebi tells us that the Red Gracchus is down on his luck and he lost most of his men and probably has lots of money. So, we might want to go and, take him out. How do you know about his botched rage? Well, the caravan master told Kemnebi. Kemnebi is like talking to caravan masters by some information. And right now, he's pretty sure that Gracchus is very much out of luck. So how much money are we talking about? And Gracchus has been raiding for quite a long time, so he's pretty sure that he should have quite a lot of stuff. And obviously they are not some sort of militia, but let's just ask it just because. So he just exploits opportunities. So alright, we'll go meet Red Gracchus. The camp seems to be abandoned. We'll move in, and Red Gracchus here meets us, tells that he's pretty happy to see us, because, well, another sort of the group like us coming in, 100 swords, and they will kill everybody if we will not help him, because, well, he's ready to give us his money. And but we will not be able to get out of here in time for the 100 swords to arrive. Who are the 100 swords? Well, they are just some, well, sort of mercenary company, but not really. Just some raiders. And we'll probably not be able to make it back to the city before they arrive, so we either stand here and fight, or we just leave. And how many of them are there? Not 100, of course. It's just how they're called. And I'm thinking we're gonna wait for them and kill them. It shouldn't be a hard fight, but I never was able to keep Kemnebi alive. So maybe there's a quest line involving Kemnebi, but I don't know, because he always died in this fight. The fight itself was not like very difficult, but it but it usually involves deaths of all my allies. So yeah, like you can see there are quite a lot of them. There are like what, 9 of them, 3, 9 of us. And we're moving last one because, well, we have the lowest initiative. Because we have lowest dexterity. By the way, I forgot to check if I have all my equipment repaired. I think so. I think in the last episode we repaired everything. And we healed the healer, so we should be good. There's this guy. He has pretty light armor. We'll probably be able to take him out quite easily. He'll be our first target. The rest of the guys should hold off the rest of the people. I thought there were more of them than this, usually. So there's 4 here. Like 3 here and 3 here. So it's 10. And there's 9 of us, I guess. Oh no, they're I don't know. Right now I'm all confused who's who and who's fighting who. So we'll figure it out. I guess we'll try to take out this guy with the shield. His shield is pretty good, but his armor is relatively weak. We should be able to take him out. Maybe even with fast strikes. We'll see how often he'll block his strikes with the shield. That'll depend. Okay, doing some damage here. Or we might want to take out this guy with the dagger. It probably will be easier to kill him than to kill this guy. It'll be faster. And we probably want to reduce their numbers quite a bit before this guy dies. Because now they're focusing on him. But we're doing a pretty good job here. I think that's one of theirs, right? Or are they all focusing on us? Our guys here are clearing up them quite fast. Right? This is one of ours? Yeah, that's Kemnebi's men. The only people here who are not ours are this mercenary, this one, and this one. So 3 here and 4 here. Well, we'll definitely go here. And I think killing this one will be easier. We'll have 91% chance, really. So let's go for a power attack. Oh, come on! 61% chance. We should have hit him. Okay, that was a nice hit. So this guy has a what's it called? Well, he has a fork. I forgot the name. I know the name, I just forgot it. Well, this one has a pike, so I think this one is our enemy, right? And this one is enemy as well. And this one will die soon enough as well. So this guy should get closer and actually help us here soon. Oh, did they kill the guy? Yep, they killed the guy. Well, that kinda sucks. Let's change to the fast attack, because now these guys are all focusing on us, and chance to hit is lower. So the question is, which one do we want to kill first? Probably this one, cause... or this one. No, this one is healthy. This one is a bit wounded. Let's try to focus this one. We should be doing quite a lot of damage to him. Yeah, and he's pretty much dead already. And I don't think they'll do quite a lot of damage to us, because we have pretty darn good armor. Come on, guys, just finish these guys off and come help me. One positive of having to fight so many guys, it's if we're gonna kill them all, we'll have a pretty good, what's it called? Body count. Which is quite useful, sometimes. And we're doing a good job defending ourselves. And they're not that good, so we should be fine. Okay, this one is dead, good. No, I'm thinking this will focus this guy. Can finish this guy off. Okay, that's good. So this one is almost dead. I think we'll finish him off. Good. Now let's try to kill this guy. We'll see how good we're gonna do. Yeah, should be pretty easy to kill him with fast attacks, because he's pretty crap, and we have pretty decent weapon. Ow, that was one of ours. And if you notice, the pike guys, I think it's in their AI, so when they attack, they move back again, move away from attack, because they can push enemies back with their pikes. Okay, 10 damage. 8 damage and bleeding. Pretty sure he'll die. Though in this case, when they're fighting other guys with pikes, it's not that necessary, really. They're not going to be getting into the range of pushing back attack, right? Ow, that was a scratch. That's still annoying. It looks like Kemnebi will actually survive this fight, right? They've dealt with all these guys, so this one is dead and will be attacking. Oh, come on, 80%. Game is trying to screw me over. Oh, they all decide to go here. Maybe some of you guys should have helped this guy. Even though I think he's doing alright. He has 20 HP, this one is badly wounded, so he shouldn't complain too much. How come? We miss like what? 1 power attack against this guy and 2 fast attacks. We hit only once and we hit him 4 times. Ah, he's either super lucky or he's cheating. You cheating bastard. Okay, we should be able to finish him off now. Thank you. Let's go for the archer, I guess. Yeah, this one will probably die to our pikeman. And look at that, Kemnebi is alive. There's obviously no money if you didn't get it. The money are gone, but hey. And who knows, maybe with Kemnebi alive we're gonna have to kill Red Gracchus, and since we have advantage of numbers in our midst, on our side, in our midst, we should be able to kill them if need be. But we'll see. Yep, everybody's dead. Unfortunately, we didn't get Kemnebi's armor. That kind of sucks. But so yeah, he didn't have any gold. So, and why did you stay? Were you already here? So all we got is pretty much just the loot from the mercenaries. So no gold, yeah. And I think he have given us his crossbow, which we really don't need. I mean, it's just an okayish crossbow that can shoot double arrows. And I don't think they have any steel. That's a bit of waste. Kemnebi should have died, you bastard. Why did you survive? And I don't really need to take all that stuff. I don't really need like 20 gold from the armor that I'll be able to take. I'm just looking if there's anything steel in there. Nope, doesn't look like it. All iron, unfortunately. Oh, should we go? I guess there's no quest line connected with him. It kinda sucks. Well then. Is he here? Yes, he's here. Can we talk to him again? Will there be another mission? Do any have any work for me? I might, but not today. Okay, so they go way back, apparently. So yeah, apparently he was in the military, and he was fighting raiders and stuff like that. So how did he start? It's basically his family business to go and drop raiders, apparently. Is there anything you can teach me? Oh, that's nice. So he pointers on contract negotiations. Our trading has increased. Well, that's kinda nice, but okay. Insight on liberal arts. Okay, and we got some civil skill points. Oh, that's cool. It's really actually really nice. So our trading is up to 2, and we have extra 5 skill points. And that will be useful. How much do we need to increase it to 4? We need 25, right? Because we need 4 lockpicking to open that lock in the sewers, in the slums, and we'll need 4 skill points to for lockpicking to open the lock in that chamber that we got through the through that portal in the sewers. So there's that. Okay, let's go first and talk to that noble woman. What's her name? Lorenza. Save just in case. So guys, I decided to reload the game because, well, if we complete this mission, if we'll clear out the slums, we'll be banned from the city, and I don't want to do that because there's quite a lot of content here that I want to show and I want to play. We get 3 to 30 skill points for that, but I don't think getting kicked out of the city is worth it. So what we're gonna do instead, we'll just gonna go into the palace and tell that little this young lord that it's not a good idea to actually proceed with the plan of kicking out people from the slums. So your advisors are right, and then he will no longer need us. Unfortunately, that means that we'll not be able to go into the library. But, oh well. Instead, we're gonna grab some more quest here, and this guy demands for Lord's justice. He was kicked out of his house, but guards are not letting him to see Lord Gallius, so he was an explorer of the ruins. He organized an expedition into some sort of tomb or something, but it didn't go all that well. He was able to borrow some money from people to organize that expedition, but things didn't go well, and all he was able to find was some sort of armor that was really heavy. So the mercenaries that he hired to help him in this expedition, they just took the armor and left him with pretty much nothing. And now the person who he borrowed money from kicked him out of his house, so there's that. So where's the armor now? The guys took it, and what makes this armor so special? Basically it's a power armor that I was speaking of. Okay. And he basically wants me to throw this guy out of his house, the guy that borrowed him money. So we'll want him to give us something for that, And since he's a prospector, he should have some sort of trinkets. And finally, he'll give us some trinkets if we'll throw the guy out of his house. We'll go inside. Let's go and see. Let's go talk to the fella. Knock on the door. I want to see Marcus Valla. So basically, he tells us pretty much the same story, but that the guy took the money from him by saying that he could find the silver mine instead of some sort of tomb. And now he took his house to pay for the debt. But we can negotiate, and he will tell that he will vacate the house if we'll bring him the armor. And the armor is in the other city, the Gaza something. So we'll give him the word of honor that will bring him the armor. Sure, why not? So I'm working on it, that's fine. We'll not be able to complete it right now, but eventually we'll be able to do that. So for now, let's just go inside here and talk to this guy. He says that there's a dude in the spice trader who lives in the noble district right now, and he has some sort of a crystal that he wants to acquire, and he's ready to pay 1,000 gold for it. And 1,000 gold is pretty good, but we'll take the mission, but we'll not give him the crystal because we'll be able to use it a bit later. So this guy should be here, and we don't have enough skill points really to do anything. Let's go talk to the guy straight up. So he obviously doesn't want to give it to us because he has a thugs with him, but with our body count we can actually convince him that you know, we mean business. And this guy asks his guard if he knows us. So the guard says that we're pretty good at killing, and we love that thing a lot, so he'd better give us what we want. Well, he gives it to us, but with some sort of a threat. Like, who cares, really? Threat all you want. So now we have this yellow sapphire. The center of the gem is very dark, almost making it look like an eye. Okay, is there anything else I want to do in here for now? No, I don't think so. Oh, right, I don't think we'll not be able to get into the slum into the abyss proper. Like, we'll not be able to get to the place where we want there. But I might as well show it to you, right? So we'll approach this guy's. We probably will be able to take them out, but I'm not in the mood really, because I'm a bit upset that, well, we get kicked out of the city if we complete the mission. That's unfortunate. If I would be playing like solo, I would go with it, but since it's a let's play, I would really like to show as much content as possible. So that's the abyss basically. There are some guys that are selling trinkets here, but I don't think there's anybody useful here. So we can go inside into the abyss. Yes. Go forward. Perceptioning them in the area. Now, so there's a stone here that is with barely visible M scratched in it. What it could possibly mean, you have absolutely no idea. Go in the direction anyway. If we would spare Fang there, we would be able to understand that it's the name of the guy. I forgot his name. Einar, I think, and that it points to the place where he was conducting his diggings. So we continue on. We examine the area again with intelligence. With good intelligence, we notice that the half-buried column is in fact another pointer. Go in direction column is pointing, and we encounter some sort of a dude crucified here, asking us to kill him. Well, sure, why not? And it turns out that it's already long dead skeleton. We'll go in the direction where the cross is pointing, and there's a pile of skulls here, and some dude just tells that he envies them. Why? Because, well, they found their peace. And what are you looking for? I don't know, fame and glory? It cost him everything. He thought it is himself, but oh well, he disappears. We again perceive everything here and go in the direction where the sign is pointing. With our constitution and strength, we can try to get past this thick fog, but again, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. And if we would have our lockpicking leveled up a bit more, we would be able to pick up the lock on that chest in the sewer, and there would be a respirator there, and we would be able to, you know, get through it using respirator with enough lore. So we'll try to push forward, but we can't, so we'll turn back, and yeah, that kinda sucks. At least it didn't reduce our constitution or anything. And I don't think we'll be able to get any sort of amounts of skill points to level up either our constitution or anything to get to the place where we want to be. So unfortunately, Abyss will be locked locked forever from us. So well, let's go back to Madaran. Return to the slums, yes. Because if we'll leave Madaran right now, right, the slums will be locked off because I think some sort of zealots will do something there. But oh well, we'll still be able to access the well with large amount of power sources. So that's something. And before we actually leave, let's go to the slums, to the temple district, and buy ourselves some liquid flame, like liquid fire. We might want to buy ourselves some other stuff, but like poison, it's cheap. Let's buy ourselves like a couple of vials and liquid fire, a couple of those. Now let's buy all three, why not? Some bombs, do we need them? 1422 is not that bad of a damage, really. Sure, so we'll grab a couple of those as well. And we'll sell that, because we don't really need that. Okay, that's good enough. And we'll put liquid fire here. Okay, anything else we can do? I might want to try to fight in the arena a bit. Oh, there's also the quest about elixir, this elixir of power. And yeah, this ones are only will be unfortunately will not be able to complete the Abyss. Okay. I think there's no way for us to get into Zamedi Tower unless we'll be able to kill that guy there, that demon, but I think it's possible to kill him since we talked to him already, so that's a moot point. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for us to do here. Since we'll be able to come back, we might as well just leave and go to Ganazar. And well, with Gallia's untimely demise, the power struggle in the city made it so that the city pretty much split into districts and factions, and each district and faction became pretty much its own domain, ruled by its own lord. So in the end, since we're playing House Antidas Praetor, it's not that bad, really. For us. Well, for Antidas, I mean. We partner up with Marcus Vala, questionable mass and reputation. Carved power armor, that's fine. The thugs end up dead, but it's unlikely if they're acted on their own, so there might still be problems with Basil. I don't know if there any way to persuade Basil to tell who are they working for. Maybe if we worked for, I don't know, Thieves Guild or something. So that's that. We rescued the preacher from Ganizar, and we helped Melitadis to gain his title. So there's that. Okay, so we reached this city, and there is a tent. There's a siege camp right outside of it. And House of Raylan siege camp, that is. Find who I was in charge. And so we'll tell him that Lord Antidas will want the full report about this. And how do I get into the city? He pretty much tells us we can go in wherever we want. They just keep an eye on it for now. And we got 10 skill points. Okay guys, I think I'll make a cut here and we'll continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching, hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.